Hi, I'm John Olson. Welcome to Next Stop from the Rose City. Welcome to Portland, Oregon, also known as Beervana. We'll talk beer on this episode. We'll also take you just outside of Portland to some stunning wineries. We'll feature a beautiful historic hotel. And of course, you can't come to Portland and not talk about the amazing live music scene. All this and much more on Next Stop Portland. The fun starts now. There are many fun ways to tour Portland, by bike, by foot, by bus, by car, but perhaps the coolest way, by Segway.
We're Portland by Segway, Magic Carpet Glide. We tour downtown Portland. We'll do the waterfront, see all the sights and fun stuff in the town, all the quirkiness and weirdness of Portland.
Keep Portland weird?
Yeah, keep Portland weird, that's right, yep. All the steering is in this handlebar right here. And I'll step on here. And all your movement is by how you lean your body. So if you want to go forward, just lean forward. If you want to go backwards, you lean backwards. And that's pretty much it.
How many bridges are there? I see tons of bridges.
This will be the 14th bridge. It's the Tillicum Bridge, a suspension bridge down here. They should be done this fall with it, but it's going to be a pedestrian and light rail bridge.
Nice.
So no cars, but
it's cool looking.
So we're going to loop around and cross over Hawthorne Bridge over to the Esplanade side. All right, you guys. Well, we've rolled past a few fountains. We're just at Salmon Street Fountain, a favorite fountain of Portland. A lot of kids playing in it, and you're playing it cool off and whatnot. This is Ira Keller Fountain here.
Why does this one look familiar?
Yeah, one of first Jackass TV episodes, they brought a kayak out and bashed their way through the pots and then just dropped straight off that face there. Here behind us on the Portland building, we got Portlandia. She's our nation's second tallest hammered copper statue. You guys know the first?
The Lady of Liberty.
That's right.
I think she might take her, though. She's got the pitchfork.
Yeah, she looks good, yeah.
So what came first, the statue or the TV show?
She was installed in 1985.
She came first.
All right, guys, well, this is Pioneer Square here. It's a nice place here to congregate in the central part of downtown Portland here.
So you're not from Portland, right?
Originally Salt Lake.
What do you think about Portland? What do you tell your Salt Lake buddies about Portland? How do you describe it?
I love it. It's green. People are laid back, very friendly.
I feel like we barely scratched the surface. You guys done touring? No. No, I'm not either. Let's go see some more. Let's ditch the camera guys and go have some fun.
All right, guys.
See you guys.
See you later.
Coming up on Next Stop, we celebrate 28 years of craft beer, and we feature an historic hotel. Portland has been dubbed Beervana. It has the most breweries of any city in the world. Today we celebrate that fact on the gorgeous waterfront at the Oregon Brewers Festival.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. 27th Annual Oregon Brewers Festival.
I'm with Art, and he is the man of the hour because he, for 27 years, has been the director of the Oregon Brewers Festival. Congratulations on an amazing, successful run.
Well, we've had good luck here. We had a little bit of rain on Wednesday, but I was surprised by the people that showed up.
Liquid sunshine never dampens the spirit of beer.
Not in Portland. I was a real believer when I came in, walking in from the parade, and saw all the people waiting for us here. It made me feel well.
How does it feel to have this thing go on for so long and get bigger every year? And how many breweries are there?
Well, we got 86 breweries this year. Plus, we brought in 11 breweries from the Netherlands.
That's awesome.
Through our sister city program with a city named Utrecht. in the Netherlands, and then we brought in one brewery from Germany as well.
Hey guys, welcome to Oregon. What do you guys think of this? It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
You have something like this? Do you have anything this big in your country?
No.
So what was your first impression of the Oregon Brewers Festival?
It's huge. Yeah, huge, but also very good atmosphere, very nice people.
How does your beer compare, and how is it different?
It's very different. It's fun. There are some, maybe all of us, maybe we're thinking about it. Yeah, should we bring IPA? Should we bring this kind of stuff? I think we thought that we would like to bring something else that's maybe not here. So I think it worked out.
This is Beervana. That's what we call it down. Well, I'd love to try your beer.
Well, let's go. Let's get some.
Let's get in there and try
I'll follow you. So here's something you don't see at every festival. This guy. Who is this guy?
This is Fundy. He's in Japan. He's our buddy in Japan right now. He's from Oregon, but he couldn't be here this year. So we got a life-size cutout for him.
So how's your beer trivia? You think you know a lot about beer?
I know quite a little bit, yeah.
What city has the most breweries of any city in the world? Not just the U.S., but in the world.
Portland, Oregon, baby.
You know that for sure?
Yeah.
You're correct. What city in the world has the most breweries of any city in the, not just the U.S., but in the world?
Woodinville.
The most breweries. No, Woodinville, Washington?
Portland.
Portland. Your answer?
Yeah.
It's going to be Portland, but I would say Santa Rosa, California.
The answer is Portland. The Oregon Brewers Festival is truly amazing. It's one of our favorite festivals anywhere in the world. It's been going for 27 years strong, and I guarantee you it'll be going for many, many more. Cheers. Most people think of rain, a lot of rain, when they think of Portland, Oregon. Not so true. In fact, it rains more in New York City, Atlanta, and Houston than it does in Portland. The city with the most rain in America, getting over 24 inches more a year than Portland, New Orleans. When it does rain, you'll rarely see one of these. The locals welcome their liquid sunshine. Portland has many beautiful hotels located in downtown, but perhaps none as unique and fun and historical as the Heathman Hotel.
We were open in 1927 and have been hosting people from around the globe for 9 decades straight.
Some pretty famous people.
Oh my gosh, yes. Stephen King, you name it. Rock stars, Rolling Stones.
How many suites do you have?
We have 5 themed suites, including the Andy Warhol. We honored Andy Warhol by theming out a room, you might say, many years ago. We have the Literary Arts Suite, which we're in right now. We also have the Oregon Symphony Suite. We have the Pacific Northwest College of Arts Suite. And, of course, our Portland Center Stage Suite. They're all really fun, and they're meant to inspire.
You've won a lot of awards, and a lot of really impressive awards. Yeah. Tell us about that.
#1 historic hotel in the whole United States. We're super proud about that. Travel and Leisure just named us to the world's best list, the top 50 U.S. hotels.
I love when you get out of your car and you walk in, you've got the guy dressed in the red Regal outfit.
Yes. Well, that's our beefeater, our door person. And he's been welcoming guests. He's almost the de facto mayor of Portland. He's been around for a long time.
Now, everywhere we stay, we like to find something truly unique. And I think we have found it. Your library.
Oh, my gosh. I can't wait to show you that library.
Wow, Chris. This is impressive.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have 3,000 autographed first edition books in our collection, nearly 3,000, and there's, as you can see, something for everyone.
Now, every one of these authors in this library has stayed in this hotel.
Every single one has stayed in the hotel. In fact, that is the only way you can get your book in our collection.
Okay, so this book, 50 Shades of Grey, I'm wearing gray out of respect to this book. This has caused quite the hubbub at the Heathman Hotel.
Yes, certainly. We were mentioned 16, 17 plus times, and Christian Grey actually refers to this hotel as his home away from home.
So here we are in world-famous Heathman Restaurant.
It's great. I love this place. It's a great community gathering spot, and our bar is especially interesting. We have over 6,000 bottles of wine in our cellar, John.
Wow.
800 labels, if you can believe that. And yes, we do have a lot of Oregon Pinot Noirs.
I love this location. I've been staying here a few days. You don't need a car.
Portland's a really walkable city. Our blocks are really small, and it's easy to get around on a bike or by your feet.
Yesterday we checked out a farmer's market, right?
Yep.
And Music on Main. Does that happen throughout the summer?
Throughout the summer, just about a 1-minute walk out of the front doors here. And the farmer's market is another 1-minute walk besides that. John, this is our secret passage. Connects our hotel with the Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall. We take a lot of rock stars. And as I understand it, there's hundreds of people out there waiting for you because you're kind of a rock star.
There's got to be hundreds of people out there waiting for me. No?
Well, you're still in good company, though. There's been a lot of people that come through these doors. Thomas Lauderdale at Pink Martini, Stephen King. Let me take you out.
In style. Up next, we feature one of our nation's best zoos, and we cruise Oregon wine country in style. I love animals, and I love a good zoo. The Oregon Zoo, located just outside of downtown Portland in Washington Park, is one of the best zoos in the world. Krista, I love this zoo, and I haven't been here in years, so what's new?
Well, it's a great zoo, isn't it? And you can see we're part of Washington Park. We're high above the streets of Portland. It's really lovely to be here, and we've got so many new projects going on. Right behind us is our condor habitat, and these condors are big, amazing birds that are just really startling to see.
I see families everywhere. Obviously, kids love zoos, but you have a lot of good kids programs, too.
Yeah, so there are camps and programs for kids. Even just walking around, your kids are going to learn so much while they're here. They're going to get inspired by these animals, and just being outside in nature is so important for all of us, but especially kids as their brains are forming and all the synapses are firing when they're out amongst the trees. It's really important to be outside. Let's go down to Asia and visit the elephants. Lily is the baby, and she is a charmer.
Let's go. So what's something about elephants that's unique that maybe people don't know?
Yeah, an interesting thing about elephants is their nose. Obviously, it's very long and pretty amazing, but people don't know that it actually has more muscles and tendons than the entire human body. There are absolutely no bones in there. It's all muscles and tendons. It's delicate enough to pick up something as small as a penny or something as large as like a 2,000-pound log.
What a ham!
Now watch what Lily does.
Oh, it's sweet. So is this Mama?
No, this is brother. This is some brother-sister bonding right here.
Oh, sweet!
Her favorite game is sit on his head.
What a fun game.
Yeah.
So what's unique about giraffes?
Other than, of course, the fact that they have this really long neck, they have the same number of vertebrae in their neck that we do. They just have 7, which is amazing. They're just much bigger than ours. Their hearts are about the size of a basketball. That's one of their,
just beautiful
their
animals.
favorites.
They're mesmerizing.
Yeah. This is Desi. That's my boy coming over here.
Oh, Desi's coming.
So Desi's a little shorter than him. He's a little darker.
They have very long tongues.
Very long, yep. They're about 18 inches long.
There you go. I want to see that tongue, though.
Yeah.
Show me the tongue. There you go.
There you go.
So, Krista, obviously we love the animals, but the zoo is much more than just the animals. You guys have some pretty amazing concerts here.
Yeah, that's right. And we're standing here on the concert lawn, and people from all over the community, all over the region come to concerts here. And it's a beautiful way to enjoy a summer evening in Portland. It's just kind of glorious and magical, surrounded by trees, and to have these great artists here. And in addition to concerts on the lawn, during the summer and the day, we have these wildlife live shows. So we'll be able to see some really amazing raptors and owls and things up here on the stage.
Thanks to our travel partner, Alaska Airlines, which serves over 100 destinations from Alaska to the lower 48 and from Canada to Mexico. Live a more exciting life through travel and explore more and spend less at alaskaair.com. Oregon is well known as one of the top wine-producing states in the U.S. In fact, its Pinot Noirs are second to none. Today, we venture just a little bit outside of Portland and visit a few of its wineries in style with Twilight Limousine.
We moved out here in 1984. There was nothing here, so we started from scratch. We've built it all, planted it all. We've been growing grapes for almost 30 years. And we have 2 vintages of Chardonnay, and we'll start with the 2009. So we ferment and age in oak barrels, and we leave it on the lees, which is all the solid stuff that settles out.
That's nice, especially on a nice day like today. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you. This is really cool, man. It's got to be the most unique winery I've ever been to. How did it all come about?
Well, it was a lot of work. My wife and I actually designed all of this. We built it ourselves. We started in 2007 and moved in 2008. We used all unskilled labor with ourselves and other workers, and our idea was to make it look like it was 900 years old and it was built by peasants. I'm going to start you out with our Chardonnay.
This is nice. What did you do before this?
Well, I did several things. I started out as a clinical psychologist back in 1980, and I also had an interest in plants.
So you've combined all your talents. I'm assuming that probably a couple of us in here might need your psychological as well.
Well, I don't do that anymore, so...
Tell us about King's Raven. I've heard great things about your winery.
Well, we're family owned and operated, third generation on the farm. However, our generation has been the one that's gotten the grapes and the winery going. This is all estate grown. It's a German hybrid. It's a cross between Bacchus and Villiers Blanc. So,
it's different. I hear you've got a little barrel tasting room back there. It's kind of small, but maybe a couple of us can go back there and check it out.
yes, please. I'd love to have you guys come and check it out. So this is 190 proof.
Whoa.
Woo! Rocket fuel.
It's rocket fuel.
Maybe I invented a new style.
That just brings tears to my eyes, but you know what? They're tears of joy. Twilight Limousine has provided our transportation today here in Oregon wine country, and Sean is not only our driver, but has put together one of the most unique and surprising days. I mean, who knew all this existed in Oregon City?
We wanted to provide you with what we call extraordinary yet normal wine tour. What you experience today, all of our guests can experience. You know, gorgeous, wonderful to visit, Dundee area, other parts of Oregon, fantastic. But we wanted to show folks here in the Portland area how close some beautiful vineyards as well as terrific winemaking was going on just south here in Clackamas County.
Portland live music scene is on fire, and fuego. We'll show you. Coming up on Next Stop. We filmed in Portland about 4 years ago, and two things have not changed. Number one, the live music scene is incredible. And Dante's is one of the coolest live music venues in Portland. Guys, this is such a cool venue. Let's talk about this first. You've all played here under different names, different bands. What do you think about Dante's?
It's the home court advantage. You know, we've done so many shows here, and there's so much history here. I've seen a lot of cool shows here, too, so it's always fun being here.
No matter where you've been, and no matter what you're running from, a lot of people just like you gonna make your way to Oregon.
How did you guys sort of find each other?
Well, we played shows together in different bands. We knew each other. We were looking to start a group, and we thought, hey, Mike's good. Why don't we ask him? You know?
Rush is one of my favorite bands, and it's three guys that just bring it. You guys are kind of the Rush of Portland. Has anyone said that yet?
Hell, yeah, but now they will.
Little high five.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Okay.
Lock the door, shut the chain, don't know
is it about Portland that attracts amazing musicians?
Sometimes it's the rain, man. It's like it makes you stay indoors and be creative. I mean, for me as a songwriter, and if there's, if you don't feel inspired or motivated to go outside, you stay inside and you create music.
Now, Jock, you just got back from Nashville. In fact, your store just won a major award. Talk about that and describe the music scene in Nashville versus Portland.
So shop 5-Star Guitars, 5starguitars.com. We won this award, so we went back there to accept the award, and we were in Nashville, and if you like music, you play music, you always hear about, that's like one of those music cities like New York or LA or, it's as good as anywhere. But when we went there, we weren't disappointed. It was great food, the people were really nice, and the music was fantastic.
What's the secret to becoming a rock star like you three are?
I would say pick up a real guitar before you pick up Guitar Hero. Really?
That's true, I believe.
Love everything.
Yeah. Don't pigeonhole yourself.
Yeah, no. Play everything, listen to everything, enjoy it, and have fun,
We had fun tonight listening to you guys. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in to Next Stop Portland. What an amazing city. And thanks to our new friends and our old friends who helped make this show so awesome. Thanks to this show's sponsors, the Heathman Hotel and Alaska Airlines. Next stop. Where will we take you next? Make good memories, everybody.
Yeah, everything that you see behind. Wildlife flies.
She's doing her spiel. So we're going to go ahead and peel off without the rest of the crew.
Fanny. He jumped the gun.